Praise the Lord. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Lesia the Preacha, bringing you today's general reading. Last time we, from the Bible, we read Genesis chapter 1. We're starting at the beginning. And we went through verses 1 and 2. I probably should have read 3 and 4, but I'm going to do that now. It's still referring to light. Then God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light. Oh, okay. I think I already read that one. Let me go to 5 and 6. Okay, yeah. God called the light day. So this is where we get day from, D-A-Y, day. He called the light day. So when we wake up in the morning and we get on with our day, And the darkness he called night. So this is where day and night come from. All the way from the beginning, we've had day and night now. So the evening and the morning were the first day. So evening, morning, that's considered the first day. Okay. Wow. The first day, guys. Isn't that something? Wow. So the evening and the morning were the first day. Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. Let's get going. Got my clarifier deck. I'm ready. I got my Trinity candles. I got my stones. My heart is right. My mind is open. So how are you guys today? It's raining outside. And here we go. Here we go. Get that there. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. I'm using my new way of reading the deck now. I think I get more accuracy this way. It's, Alright, so the first thing I have is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Then we have the High Priestess in the upright. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. And then we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Wow. Okay, so let's get going with this. This is a different storyline for me. Let's start in the middle, because in the middle kind of represents what's going on right now. It's closer to the now than versus the past or the future. It's closer to the now. So the High Priestess. Let me just read up on the High Priestess. But I'm taking a look at her. She's sitting on her throne. And she's holding the Torah. She's holding the Torah in her hand. The symbolism in here is just interesting. Interesting symbolisms in here. Take a look at what I'm seeing. The High Priestess. This is one of my first times pulling the High Priestess card in one of these videos. So that's exciting. Okay, so let me read up on her really quick. The High Priestess. Secrets. Secrets. Mystery. The future as yet unrevealed. The woman who interests. Okay. All right. This can be, the thing about these readings, they're not necessarily always gender specific. So just because it's, you know, a woman sitting there doesn't mean that, you know, it limits it to the gender of a woman. Think of it as energy, masculine and feminine energy, if you will. Okay. Wow. So I like to look at things more in the positive than negative. So instead of like words like secrets and things, I think this card may indicate at this point, this might be a good time to kind of keep things to yourself. Don't be so outward with everything. You know, have some, use discretion. Use discretion on the information that you share about yourself with others, with your loved ones, with your co-workers, you know, the people that are around you the most. You may want to kind of keep things to yourself a little bit. I'm not saying be misleading or you know, withholding information, nothing like that. But some things can be kept to yourself because it just doesn't really impact anyone else, you know. And sometimes it's hard to determine what those things are sometimes. But the Nine of Pentacles, this is a time to maybe reward yourself. Reward yourself privately. There you go. Because the Nine of Pentacles is that time when you, it's that card that just lets you know it's time to reward yourself. Feel free. Be confident in your ability to move forward with the plans that you're making. Move forward with your plans and kind of keep things to yourself. Like, for example, let's say you open up a Roth IRA or something like that. You don't have to tell everybody that you know that, hey, you know, I just opened up a retirement account. That can be something you keep to yourself or keep between just you and your spouse or the beneficiary of the account. Something like that. That's simple. That's not being deceptive or hurting anybody or leaving someone in the cold or the dark. No. That's just doing something personal for yourself that's nobody's business. With that being said, the Queen of Cups. I have a bunch of notes on this card in the upright. But let me see what it says in the reverse. But in the upright, though, it's a very emotional card. It's a time to, again, to love yourself, focus on you, kind of thing. But the card came in the upright, so I want to take a look at the Queen of Cups in the upright real quick here. Queen of Cups. Okay, beautiful. But in the reverse, the accounts vary. Good woman, otherwise distinguished woman, but one not to be trusted. Okay, so your right to privacy may come off as you're being secretive, and you know, with these two cards like this, you may come off as being secretive. But again, some things is just none of nobody's business. And you have the right to privacy on some matters. You know, and the Roth IRA is a very good example. If you want to open up a savings account for yourself or something, do it. And no, you don't need anyone's approval. Okay? Okay, so, you know, you're coming out of this, you've allowed yourself to reward yourself. You've allowed yourself to be accomplished, to recognize your own efforts and things. You know, even if your partners, your employer, your kids, your spouse, you know, whoever, if they're not giving you the attention and the love and recognition that you're worthy of, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And in doing it for yourself, this is where the Ten of Cups come in. You know, when you reward yourself, you're going to be happy. Even if the people around you feel some kind of way and can't be happy for you, be happy for you. Do it for you. And, you know, people tend to, happiness is contagious. You focus on your happiness and focus on, you know, getting your cups in order. Get your cups in order. Focus on you. Get your money together. Get your money together. Get your house in order. This is that time. You got the free card to get it together. You got the free card. And the effort that you put in now, is going to yield the results that you're working so hard for anyway. Working for at home, at work, at church. Yes. Let me pull a card. There we go. Let me pull a card. Okay, so we pulled the Five of Swords here. Now, the Five of Swords, I see how that can fit in with these cards. You know, as you get your affairs in order, as you handle your business, you don't have to do it in a nasty way. You can do it in a way where you're not harming anyone else. See how, like, he's holding swords and there's swords on the ground. I mean, you know, he's got more than he needs. But look at the people that are walking away. They look so defeated. It looked like it's just like unnecessary defeat happened here. Unnecessary conquering, like oversoul. So just don't railroad over people. You know, don't walk on somebody else to get to where you want to go. Get to where you want to go, but do it respectfully without harming other people. Let's see here. Or maybe I should say you've been careful. Maybe you've been careful not to hurt others. Good for you. As you've been looking out for yourself, you've been careful not to hurt others. The Seven of Cups, you know, how you choose to get to this happiness, how you choose to get there, is up to you. It's in your hands. You can make this your realities, your dreams. You can make your dreams your reality. You have the power right now. You have the power. You're in that time. Yes, these cards are coming out strong. So those look good. Let me just pull a clarifier. I think I'm ready for my clarifier. Yeah, I think that's a pretty airtight story there. Oh, look, let me shuffle. I didn't shuffle. Oh. I can tell by the card that I pulled that I didn't shuffle. Yeah, so let me get my clarifying deck here all shuffled and ready to pull. Oh, ooh, that flew way across the room. Let me go grab that card. I've seen her before. Card number 29. Oh, wow. I'm not sure what the exact name of this clarifying card is, but I've seen this card before in a reading. In one of these videos, I've pulled her before in one of the videos, card number 29. But she looks very serene and confident. You know, she's holding a cup in her hand. And I see all this life and greenery all around her. And she's wearing her, I think, is it a pentagram? Yeah, around her neck there. So let me take a look and see what the name of this card is. Card number 29. It's called The Woman. That was obvious. The Woman card, okay? And the key words is the significant female in your life. So how does that fit in with this? Well, Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. And this might be a good time to sit down and, you know, not only just give your mom a nice Mother's Day gift, but this might be a good time to maybe discuss, you know, finances. I don't know 100%. But I think that pulling the mother card, with it being so close to Mother's Day, this may be a reading that encourages talking about finances. And that's not an easy thing to talk about with your parents. And if you don't have a mom, you know, then, you know, it might be Father's Day is coming up too. So this might be that season and reason to discuss with family financial planning, you know. Let me pull another clarifying card. I don't usually pull two, but I just want to pull another one, you know. It's so strange. Card number 28 came out. They look so similar. Same kind of effect, you know. Next door neighbor cards. Let's take a look and see what 28 means. The man. Okay, so like I was just saying, it doesn't matter if it's your mother or your father. Look at that. You need to look out. It's that time. It's that time for family planning. Because again, I'm all about generational wealth building and maintaining. So you got to be on point. You have to know generationally what's being passed along. What did your grandparents leave for the family, for generationally? What did your parents salvage and leave? What are you salvaging from that and leaving? What are you adding to it? All those things need to be discussed, whether it's your mother or your father, or both. Financial and generational planning is a must in order to survive. And not only survive, but you want to thrive. The point of survival is to thrive. Be alive. So go ahead, talk about the hard things. You know, financial planning, especially final planning. You know, that's a tough one, but it's necessary. All right, Dr. Lesia the Preacha. Sorry this was so heavy, a heavy reading, but just want to recap real quick. You know, you have the right to look out for yourself financially. You have the right to look out for yourself financially without being deceptive. You don't have to be deceptive. You don't have to hurt anybody to look out for you. Get your money right. Get your affairs in order. And not only that, but talk to your parents. You know, you know, this is time for family planning. Get affairs in order. Know who's being left what and how much and where and the intentions, and get all that stuff. Okay? Include it. And once again, Have the confidence. The Lord has opened up the heavens for you to freely go ahead and do what you need to do to get where you want to go. And this is where you want to go. You want to end up happy. You want your family happy. You want to be well provided for. You want water, land, homes. You know, you want all the cups. So this reading is on point. Family planning time. Get the money right. Time to plan. Know what's going to be passed along generationally. And know how to maintain it. Train up your children the way they should go, and they won't depart. They won't depart from their inheritance. Train them up. Train them up now. Talk about the hard things. Teach your kids how to pay taxes. Help them understand. Put property in their name. They don't have to be worthy of it. It's called a birthright. There's a difference. Okay, let me stop preaching. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Lesia the Preacha.